to all of that. But first up, an important story that we're just getting. The government is walking a tight fiscal rope. We learned that the buoyant tax receipts may not be enough to cover the FY23 additional expenditure as well as non-tax revenue gap. So Sapna is picking up all of this information from our sources and joins us now with the details. Sapna.
Hi, so absolutely right. This is what the situation could be at the moment. Of course, almost the entire H2 still pans out. So we'll have to wait and watch and see how the government finances work out. But at the moment, given to understand probably the demands that are coming in the RE, the budget meetings ongoing in the ministry right now, those demands, indicate, and some of them have been there since, the H1 of the current financial year as well. So maybe around 3 odd lakh crore or slightly over that would be the number in terms of the demands that are coming in. Plus, a bit of a concern could also be on the non-tax revenue side. There are no clear estimates as of now what the RBI dividend could look like. And there is, of course, going to be a gap on the disinvestment side as well. So that, coupled with, along with the additional expenditure, is something that the government is grappling with. Of course, tax revenues have been more than buoyant, both direct and indirect. And particularly on the direct side, we're able to understand that they may actually grow by around 30-odd% in the current FY. But the feel as of now within the government is that that may not be sufficient to basically maintain that 6.4, and hence some kind of rationalization, quote unquote, in expenditure is very likely. They will not touch the big schemes, the big expenditure ticket items like your Manrega, your food, fertilizer. All of that is a strict commitment. But there could be a lot of snipping around in the smaller schemes and smaller demands that come in from the smaller ministries and departments. So that's something we'll have to wait and watch. Of course, those numbers will only be out at the budget. But that exercise is ongoing right now. And there's also another point that we all need to keep in mind. Look, this is the FD is at 6.4. And from next year onwards up to FY26, the government has to reduce it to below 4.5. So that's going to be a challenge, because then the reduction will have to be more than 50 basis points every year. And hence, the 6.4% target this year becomes very important. They can't afford to slip on that. As of now, there's absolutely no indication that there could be a deviation. But this is the situation as of now.
Okay, thanks a lot, Sapna, for that. So, government not seeking to deviate from its fiscal glide path, and that will be taken well by the street. Plan to bring down the fiscal deficit to 4.5% by FY26. Thanks a lot for that. Well, a lot of banks are doing well today, many of them hitting fresh highs. So just